I got a digging addiction, always asking permission, digging holes and saving relics, and swinging over targets. It's always happening.
Silver number 2 for 2020, and it looks like a Merc. Let's see what year we got, if I can see it. 1942, using the big kahuna. Plugging along here, I just got me a little general service cuff button is what it looks like. A little Army general service. At least I got hit by the plow at least once. Got a good little ding. It's got the shank still on it. Just got hit, unfortunately. Keep on going. Well, looky here. Out in this field, I just scored what looks to be a Civil War bullet. And I don't know what kind it is. It almost looks like an infield, but it looks like it's too wide. So I'm going to have to get some ID on that one. But, big kahuna. Civil War bullet. Happy hunting. It's my first Civil War bullet of 2020. Out here with Carl, back at the spot where me, him, and Dave went yesterday. Carl got him a nice little point, and I'm on the board with my first point out here. This was right on top. We were all over here, and we totally walked over this, probably. Perfect condition, not broke, not anything. That is awesome. Well, we're gonna see what we can dig. All right, just scored this 1900 Indian head penny with the Whites MX Sports Big Kahuna. Spot that I have hit so many times with big coils, little coils. I'm using the 7-inch double D. I've been swinging with Carl all day long, didn't get anything. And I come over to my site, there's my truck. There's my truck. Came way down here, but I haven't been very often. And it wasn't even very deep. I was like, it almost looked like brass the way it sounded up. And this quarter just popped out. Standing Liberty. My third silver for the month or year. Let's see if it's got a year on it. I'll have to see if I can get a year. Standing Liberty. That's 2 quarters this year. Got a Washington, a Standing, and a Merc for my 3 silvers this year already. Alright guys. MX Sport, 7-inch double D. Snuck this one out of a bunch of iron. There's a big iron patch right in this area. That's the only reason I can think that I might have missed it, is there's some big pieces of iron all over the place right here. And this was about 2 inches down, popped out, and there it is. Number 3. I'll get this thing to clear up again. There we go. Standing Liberty in the hole. Hey, out here with my MX Sport 12x15 big kahuna. And I just scored this 1904 V-nickel. And it wasn't very deep. It's about maybe 1.5 inches. Kind of a crappy signal because V-nickels do ring up pretty low. Usually VDI 16 to 18 is a V-nickel. But that's a 1904. Get it to focus. 1904. At the back. See the V. Take it every day. Happy hunting. I just scored number 4 silver for the year. I was in this big clump right over here and I barely moved this dirt pop and I saw that right there, just like it is. So let's see what we got here. Definitely a Mercury, but let's see what year. 1921, with a big line across her face, and no, I did not do that because she was setting in dirt. 1923 Mercury dime, number 4 silver for the year. Heck yeah! All right, plugging along, and I get this little blink on top, and I see what looks like a little piece of brass with white on top. I have no clue what this is. This could be a necklace piece. It could be a cuff link. I don't know. We're about to find out. Let's see what this is. Got a Got a face on it. Oh, I love that. I don't know what that is. If anybody knows, put the line in the comments. I do not know what that is. It's not that one chick that's on stuff like this. I don't know what those are called either, but that is so neat. Oh, I love that. Can't even tell what it is. It's got to be a necklace piece. All right, well, I'm gonna keep plugging away. Happy hunting. Along here, and I just scored a 1908 Indian MX Sport Big Kahuna 12x15 inch coil, and it was in someone's hole. It was either mine, Dave's, or Carl's. I don't know whose, but one of us left an Indian in the hole. 1908 in the hole. I totally forgot what the name of this thing is, but I know I've dug one before. I know it goes part of like a horse and buggy type thing. You can see the hole screw in, it's hollow. It's got a spot for probably a rope or something, or a reins guide of some sort, reins or something. I don't remember what it's called, but I know it's part of a carriage of some sort. Keep on plugging. Just scored a buff and a Wheaty in the same hole. It kind of was ringing up funny on the MX Sport because it had, this was 1917. I can actually see a date on it. Heck yeah, 1917 buff. Look at there. You don't hardly get a date off of a Buffalo or a Standing Liberty quarter, but got a date on that one. Yeah, it was right there. There was a Wheaty, popped it out. There was still a 22 signal, which is a Buffalo 18 to 22 signal. And it was right there where you can see my pin pointer, popped it out, and there it was. Big Kahuna, doing well today. Right here with Jonas, Kevin, and Rocky. And I just scored a little bullet. Got Kevin, got Jonas, and Rocky's way on the other side. I just appreciate these guys inviting me. Using the MX Sport 12x15. Right now they're killing me because they're able to walk over stuff. So far, this is my first one. Let's see what happens. Just popped a little 3-ringer out. About 4.5 inches down. 72, 73 signal on the MX Sport. Keep plugging away. Just scored that 3-ringer and about 2 foot away from it, just scored this flat button almost right on top. So it's been plowed up over the time, or just been sitting there. Keep it going. Just scored this little cuff button with a pinwheel on it. Keep on going. Another 3-ringer right out of the hole. A couple feet away from that last 3-ringer, just popped this little flat button out. It was on the sidewall at an angle. Trying to see where it was. You can see the green indentation in the plug right there in the hole right there. And that's where it's set, just like that. Keep on going. Check out that 3-ringer. Still in the plug. 12x15 MX Sport. Bringing home the relics. And still in the hole. Another 3-ringer. Boom. I might have just scored number 5 silver. I'm hoping I don't get a bazinga. But it looks silver whenever I pop it out. It was right on top. That's got to be silver. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's silver. Definitely. 58 looks like. Right on top. We're at a Civil War, finding flat buttons and Civil War bullets, and I go and pull a 58 Rosie out of this field. I'll take it. Number 5 for the year. Thanks, Jonas.
No problem.
A 70 signal, thin copper looking thing. I have no clue what this is. The back just fell off. Let's see if it revealed anything. It is a huge button. Holy cow, I just see the shank. Oh, that's big. Turn this off. Sorry about that. This off my pants here. Oh yeah, look at that. Big old dandy button with a sweet design on it. There we go. I'll get it cleaned up better when I get home. Sweet! 12 by 15. And this is like a trashy area. A couple of the guys have stayed away from it because of the trash. I don't mind it. Oh, pluck away. Happy hunting. Dig it all. Save some history. I'm out here with the guys. Came along this tree line right over here. And got a 24 VDI on the MX Sport. And I just popped gold for 2020. First gold of 2020. Got a stamp in it right there. 10 or 18K. Looking along over here, just dug a rain's got a little bit behind me. And now I just got me another 3-ringer. There we go. Little 3-ringer. Plugging along here, just got a loud silver tone, and it looks like we got some silver in the dirt. No clue what it is. Let's see if we can pop these tops off and see what we can get a reading on it. Back, it's a Merc. Oh, but it's like really corroded. It's crazy. Yeah, I just now see the little the line in it, but at first I could see something. It looked like weird writing around the edge. Oh.
I put it in double time when I heard that.
Well, I thought it was at first, but look how crusty that thing is. I can't get that dirt off. First I thought it was like some kind of a knockout.
Oh yeah.
But you can see the back where you can see the most shiny. You can see the Mercury part.
Yeah, that thing is worn.
I know.
Wow. Well,
So, oh well.
that's all right.
I'll take it.
It's silver.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Yep, number 6 silver. Bad shape, but I'll take it. Finally on the board, got me a little flat button. Looks like it's got some decoration on it. Let's see what we got. Yep, little flat button. Shank's broke, it's missing. Alright, we'll keep on plugging away. Got a 52 VDI, looks like a button, but it could be a Indian. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it's a button. Got the missing little bit of a shank left, a little bit of gold gilt on it. Another flat button. Using that 7-inch double D, trying to get into this trashy area. MX Sport. Very flatty. Just got back from lunch, got out of the truck, grabbed my big kahuna coil, and walked 35 yards from my truck right here, and just scored a heel plate. I don't even know what they call this. What do they call it? I know but it's Lady of the Night or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, got a heel plate with a hard on. All right, another target. I moved up to the big kahuna after lunch, and it looks like I got a button. Let's see what it is. The ring up is a high tone. I'm gonna guess it's a button because that's kind of what it looks like. Keep it in the sun here. Let's pop this out. Looks like it's got a shank. Got a button. Oh yeah, the shank's sticking out too. Look at that. There's a button. Alright, big kahuna. Bringing in the relics. 2020. Happy hunting. Dig it all. Save some history. Score this nice little cuff button. Looks like it still got the shank on it too. I can see it right there. Yep, still got a shank. Awesome. Look at that. That's a pretty cuff button. Export using that 7-inch double D, getting in all this trash and iron, taking out little targets like this all day long. So I just got this 2-piece little cuff button, and it's little, but it looks like it's got something on the sides. It's indented. It's got the shank. It's got like little clovers or something right there on the edge, or bows. Maybe they're bows. But it goes all the way around, it looks like. And then it's kind of a flat, pushed in top. 2-piece with a shank. As of right now, I'm not seeing any writing on it. But that's got something on it. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's just a woman's blouse button or something, but pretty cool. Keep on digging. Happy hunting. Take it all. Save some history. Alright, just popped this out. I don't know what that is, if it's a trigger guard or if it's something else, but it's pretty heavy, brass, thick, looks old. Picked it up with a big kahuna. I'm out on the back side where a lot of people don't ever go right in through here because it's pretty trashy because it's so close to the house. But I like to use the big kahuna to pick out things. You gotta be slow and you gotta be real careful whenever you're swinging in trashy areas with the big kahuna, because you can walk over stuff. And I'm not saying I don't walk over things, but I can promise you right now that I have dug a lot of targets using that big coil because of the wide center spot right there. It's bigger than the 7, it's bigger than the 13, and it's bigger than the standard coil. The 12x15 big kahuna has this great big area. It's about 1.5 to 2 times the size of a 13-inch, where your detection area right there in the center. And it pulls out things sometimes, like this is big. This would have picked up no matter probably what coil I was using, but I have picked up small things with that coil in trashy areas because I can get more in around on the sides of it as it's detecting. So keep that in mind. Add this coil to your arsenal and you'll be pulling stuff like this out of trashy areas. Dig it all. Happy hunting. All right, I'm out here with Archie. And I just went live, told everybody I had something, a bucket lister, but didn't reveal what it is. So here's the aftermath video of me spraying it. I know it's a real. Can definitely tell it's a cut real. So let's see what it really, I may have spit the pick. Stick it up here where I can see it. There we go. All right, better venue.
Size one too.
Yeah. Throw some water on it, get this dirt off.
Listerine.
There we go.
Oh, come on.
Stop spraying. There we go.
M from M right there?
Yeah, I see a UM, RUM on that side. Let me flip it over. And spray that one off. I may have a date on it. Got it. Nope. Top. ILIP. So no date. No date. But I'll take it for my first real. Thanks for watching.
There's a surreal feeling. Step out and the sun is rising. Foggy hills where battles were fought. Soldiers paid the cost.